You're probably wondering, what's the occasion? Why are you slightly less ugly than usual? And the thing is that at first I just wanted to do something different because this kind of relates to the story time that I'm about to tell you. And I thought it'd be kind of neat to start to do kind of this shit. Hi, it's Arcanum Order and I fucking suck at YouTube. Hello, subscribe. So I thought it would be neat to start to do looks and shit based on the fucking story. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna do this every time because that's so extra, but I'm feeling extra today about this story because it literally just happened. Well, not today, but this has been on my mind since it happened on Wednesday night / Thursday morning. Usually, like, I can just get over things, but I haven't gotten over it, so that means, wow, story time. And I know I suck at uploading, but I did upload a video the other week. It was a story time. The only thing is it's an unlisted video, which means only people with the link can see it. Maybe someday I'll make it public so everybody can see it, but it's just such a raw subject. I'm not really sure if people would want to see it. Like, my friends reacted positively to it just because they were there for the stories, but I feel like for the general public, people that didn't know me, they might feel like it's a sensitive subject, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a story about a lot of bullying and stuff like that and why I got suspended for 10 days. I don't know if I want to make that public, so I haven't been ignoring you guys. I did make a video, it's just only certain people could see it. So this is my public video. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you are not scared off already. So this story time happened Wednesday night / Thursday morning. I'll just start it off the way it went. So about 30 minutes from where I live, we have this place at a bar called iNation or Goth Night, and it's usually every Wednesday at this bar, and I dress like this, and that's why I look like this today. This is my character, my OC / Dystopia Rising character, at least the basis of him. So I just dress like this because it's the edgiest thing I can think of. You know, Goth Night, it obviously sounds really edgy already. Basically all it is everybody's dressed all goth and like crazy and shit, and we're just dancing and drinking, having a good time. It's an 18+ thing, but it's mostly 21 and over that go because, yeah, it's kind of lame to go and not being able to drink. We're at Goth Night. My friend has a friend that I've never met before, but he wanted to meet me, like, really badly. I'm just like, okay. And my friend showed me pictures of this friend, and I was just like, okay, he's pretty cute, whatever. So anyway, he's at Goth Night, and I finally get to meet him. He seems like an alright dude. So we're like just having a good time, doing the Goth Night shit. Last call comes, and friend of my friend is fucking depressed as shit, and I don't mean like the mental illness, but like he's like really upset about something. I just fucking farted. But he's like really upset about something and obviously drunk. Because you know, like some people get like super emotional when they're drunk, and this dude just had a liquid cocaine. If you don't know what that is, it's a pretty drink. So he's like crying about something. It was something I just don't care about. I know that sounds like really awful, but I literally could not sympathize with him, so I was just kind of sitting there awkwardly like, there. My friend was comforting him better, so I kind of just like sat awkwardly, like, you know. So he wants to go to Waffle House after the bar, but we don't want to because Waffle House is Awful House. Every time I eat at Waffle House, I get sick. So we decided to go to the better option, Taco Bell, which is the Bay. So we go to Taco Bell without this new friend, which I'm gonna call Charles because Charles Manson, this guy's fucking crazy. We go to Taco Bell without Charles, and we're gonna like, hey, let's just meet up at our apartment. You can spend the night, just because he was having a really bad night and we didn't want him to feel upset. We're at Taco Bell, and this is kind of slightly off topic. This is what starts to get me in a bad mood. So we're at Taco Bell, we're hanging with friends that were at the club. We're just like chilling, eating our Taco Bell, and we're done, and we're having like this 15-minute conversation where like these other people that were in the Taco Bell got up and left, and they kind of just left their trash and leftover food on the table, and I was just like, okay, whatever, maybe they'll come back. Anyway, we're having this 15-minute conversation with one of our friends. It was like 15 or 20 minutes later, we finally get up to leave, and there's still trash on this fucking table. So I'm a good Samaritan. I work in food service. It is a pet peeve of mine when people leave their fucking trash everywhere, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna be a good person and throw this away so the worker doesn't have to, because he was literally like sweeping. It was obvious he wanted us to go. Like, I was just like, you know what, I'll just do him a favor and throw away this trash. So I'm like throwing away this fucking trash. As I'm doing that, I hear, no, don't throw it away. And I'm like looking behind me, and these people all of a sudden appeared back into the Taco Bell, and I could tell they're pissed at me because I threw away their food. First of fucking all, if you're gone for 15 minutes, don't leave your stuff there. That is just common sense. Who fucking raised you? I'm just saying, like, I was always taught not to leave your things unless you want it to get taken from you or thrown away or something. Like, I don't know. But I'm like, your food was literally sitting there for 20 minutes. I thought it was garbage. garbage. So I literally dug it out of the trash. Like, it wasn't gross or anything. Like, it was still in the bag. I dug their stuff out of the trash and handed it to them, and I can tell they were just so fucking done with me. I'm just like, your fault, boo. We leave Taco Bell and we're on our way back home to meet Charles at our apartment, and I'm just kind of really pissed about that whole Taco Bell thing. I was mostly embarrassed, but I was also pissed that they were acting like, they weren't even acting, they were just looking at me like, I could see it on their faces that they were really upset with me that I threw away their fucking 15-minute old food that they left on the fucking table. Like, bitch, please. But I can tell like they were pissed, and that really pisses me off. I just don't like it when people are mad at me. I'm a normal person. I don't think anybody likes it when people are mad at them. But anyway, so we finally get home and we meet Charles. Charles wants to drink more because he's upset, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll drink more too. But he brings literally the worst fucking alcohol ever, and it's like this aged scotch, and he has to like brag about it. I'm just like, okay, he's condescending. That's the first thing I learned. So he's bragging about this aged scotch, and I'm not a scotch drinker. It's not like I never wanted to, it's just never considered it. I'm really German. I like alcohol, obviously, but I've just never had scotch. So like usually I'm just used to vodka or rum, stuff like that. Never had scotch, and he's just like pours me in my little Vault 101 shot glass some of this fucking scotch, and it literally tastes like I'm drinking kerosene, and I'm just like, what the hell is even this? And I'm just trying to like drink this like sip by sip, not something that you can just like take a shot of, because it's just so like, it's a sipping drink, kind of like a wine, and I'm just like, this tastes like ass. And I can tell he's offended because I put it in my Pepsi. So I'm like mixing this fucking nasty ass scotch with my Pepsi, and it's okay. Like, it's not the greatest fucking thing I've ever had in the world, but it was like okay. Like, it was good, but it wasn't great. It was just okay. Okay alcohol. So I'm drinking this Pepsi scotch concoction, and we're just chatting, having a good time, and then we decide, you know, let's play some Crash Team Racing, because I still have all my PS1 games, and he saw that, and he was just like, let's play that. That was my childhood. I'm like, okay, mine too. And for a minute, I'm just like, you know what? I'm relating to this guy. Charles is pretty decent. So we're playing Crash Team Racing, and it's all good. We played a level, and I think I won the first one, and he won like the second one. I don't know. We were both pretty much the same level at it. He was also like one of those people that has to constantly be up your ass if he's beating you. Oh, I'm winning, you suck. Like, huh? Like one of those people. I'm just trying to have a good fucking time, bro. Like, why are you being so serious business about Crash fucking Team Racing? Well, anyway, I'm like, you know what? I should get the cheat code so we can unlock the other characters. And he's like, there is no cheat codes to Crash Team Racing. And I'm just like, yeah, there is. And he's like, nah, this game was my childhood, and I know everything about it, and there isn't any cheat codes of Crash Team Racing. I literally get the laptop in front of me and just pull it up, type in the cheat codes, and they're right there in front of him. He's just like, oh, yeah, you thought I was fucking lying? This was your childhood? Yeah, mine too. I knew about the fucking cheat codes when I was like 5, you asshole. I like pull up these cheat codes, and we were unlocking all the characters, and of course he picks the best one, and I'm just like, whatever. So I still beat him. We're playing this game. Eventually we get kind of bored, and my friend starts playing Spyro instead. I mean, Charles are kind of just watching, blah, blah, blah. We're just having fun, and I can see him like slipping more alcohol in my Pepsi. Normally I would just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Honestly, but I was also just like, well, maybe he just doesn't want to waste it. But I'm fucking stupid, and this is where I'm just like, why didn't I defend myself? This is part 1 of why didn't I defend myself, because I really honestly should have, and I literally saw him pouring more alcohol in my drink. That's no bueno. He's obviously trying to get me more drunk, and I'm just like, I drink at my own pace, bitch. But I didn't say anything. I just kind of like drank it slower, so it would be like ineffective, because I'm a huge dick. Eventually he's just like, do you want to go outside like while I smoke a cigarette and keep me company, because he doesn't really know my apartment? And I'm just like, sure. So I go outside with him while he smokes his fucking cigarette, and he's like asking about me and stuff like that. We were just talking, and I mentioned that, oh, I'm moving in like 20 something days, and he's just like, oh, where are you moving to? Thinking that, you know, I'm just gonna stay in this state. And I'm just like, oh, I'm moving to California. His whole demeanor is just like, he looks really upset that I'm moving to California, and I'm just like, what did California do to you? So he's like, you know, I don't think you should go there. And I'm kind of just like, are you fucking kidding me? I just told you I'm moving to California to get a better job, have a better life, pursue my dream. He's just like, yeah, I don't think you should move there because California is gonna get nuked and you're gonna die. And I'm just like, what do you fucking mean? Even if Los Angeles was to get nuked, I don't have time to care about that right now. And I didn't even say that at first. I was just so shocked that he was just like, yeah, if you go to Los Angeles, you're gonna die and you need to get out of there. I need to have your phone number to make sure that you come back to Ohio when it happens, because I have access to all the launch plans and I can tell you when to come back. I'm just like, oh, I'm kind of just going along with it because I'm like, maybe he's just one of those drunk people, because he was already getting there and I wasn't. I was obviously coherent enough to remember this and not have a reaction, but I was just like, oh, like kind of going along with it just to kind of humor him, I guess. I'm a nice person, so I just didn't want to be like, you're fucking stupid. He was just like, yeah, every major city is being bombed and I have this place about an hour away from here. We just have to dig it up. So I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm like, all right, whatever. And he's literally talking about this to me for 15 minutes about how I shouldn't go to California and that he's surprised that we're not gonna get nuked in like 14 days. And I'm just like, okay, like it's fucking crazy. Like I said, even if we were to get nuked in 14 days, I don't want to spend my final moments in fear. I literally don't care. I want to be happy. Moving is already stressful for me, so it was like almost like he was just making it more stressful for me. So I was just like kind of agitated. So we go back into the house and my friend is just like, yo, what's up? And he's like still talking about Los Angeles getting nuked. And I'm just like, this guy. So he gets up and he goes to pee. And I'm telling my friend that this guy is batshit insane and he's pissing me off because he's being so fucking negative. And I think he hears what I'm saying because he comes back. He's like, I don't mean to instill fear on you. I'm like, bitch, who said I was fucking fearful? I just said that you're being fucking negative. So like he kind of stops. I'm obviously pissed off because of the Taco Bell thing and then this. I'm just sitting there on the couch. Like, I see him like on his phone and he's like typing shit to my friend in their room. Can't say stuff while I'm around, can you? Like, you guys are fucking saying secrets. And he's just like, no, it's not like that. And he gets like all defensive about it. That's literally one of my pet peeves, is when people are texting in the same room as me. Like the same two people are texting. What are you saying that you can't say out loud? What? He was doing that shit and I was just getting really annoyed. Well, my friend wasn't even replying back to him, which is good, but still, he was being an instigator and I was just getting really agitated, like, fuck you, Charles. He's like, starts texting me while we're sitting next to each other and he's just like, I'm sorry, I'm just socially awkward. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm like, well, obviously. So I'm being like really short with him, kind of aggressive. I guess I'm being abrasive with my text messages. I'm just being like straight to the point and shit. He's still fucking texting me on the couch talking about how he wants to do stuff with me and I'm like, oh, this is what this is about. This is why you're trying to get me drunk. I'm stupid and I go back outside with him when he wants another cigarette and he's just like, yeah, I just want to like do stuff with you, Aaron. I feel like it would be an experiment for me. And I'm just like, what am I, a fucking lab rat? What do you fucking mean? He literally tells me that he wants to explore my body because I'd be an experiment. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. And I literally don't know what to say to him. He's saying like really ignorant shit that I don't want to repeat just because it's just so fucking ignorant. But I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to talk about this right now. And I fucking leave the porch and go back into my apartment. I am not having this shit. This is like when I finally tell him, okay, stop. So he's like following me back into my fucking apartment. I almost closed the door in his face and tell him to fuck off, but I didn't because I'm just in such shock. And I just like go into my room. Apparently he didn't know what the fuck he did because he's just that goddamn delusional. I just apparently dissociated like really bad and that I don't really fucking remember what happened. And that usually only happens when I'm under a huge amount of stress or a panic attack or some shit like that. But like I'm literally like out of it in my fucking room freaking the fuck out because of what he just said to me. And I'm just like, this guy, he needs to leave. Eventually he does leave. I remember this part because he tried to give me this really half-assed fucking apology. I don't feel like he actually meant it. Maybe that's just me being an asshole. It was just a really lame apology and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to see this guy again. Well, anyway, the next morning he's like texting me. Hold on, I'll get the text. This fucking asshole. God damn it, Charles. He says, hey, sorry, I had to go to bed. I've been going through a lot on no sleep and I was a colossal fucking idiot this morning. I'm sorry for that as well. Like, don't talk to me. You literally just fucking sexually harassed me and then you told me that I shouldn't move because I'm gonna die. You're a fucking idiot. Fuck you, Charles. If you're watching this, we can't be friends. You are not compatible with me. I know that sounds so mean, because usually I'm not this fucking savage, but I'm like, you fucked up, bro. Oh my god. I've literally not been over this since it happened on Wednesday. Yeah, so that's the story of how my friend's friend told me that if I moved, I was gonna die, and then he tried to hook up with me after by saying that I was an experiment. Sorry, that's like such a fucking bad story, but it's literally been on my mind, and I was just like, oh god, I need to tell you guys this is crazy shit. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was good enough for you. I've just, once again, been really busy, so my videos are fucking lame. I'm not gonna be really super active active until after I move, and even then I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to get stuff out there when I can. Not really as consistent. I'm probably fucking with the algorithms of YouTube again, and I'm just like, yep, I'm doing this to myself because I can't do anything right. Thank you so much once again. If you like that video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment and subscribe if you're new here. Please stick around. I do other videos like this, story times, convention videos, and other shenanigans and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!